Hello, my cosmic warriors. Welcome back. I took a break because I'm Gemini. Um, Gemini sun. My Mars is also in Gemini, and we had a Mercury retrograde in Pisces. Also, just a short time of being on YouTube, I had a lot of personal readings that took me away from my channel, which I already know I can't do that because I already have local readings that I do as well, and it was just overwhelming. And so I left. This is going to be a general read. I'm going to do the signs, but during the retrograde, there were some topics that I have gone over that I really felt compelled to go back and revisit. So that topic of you were manifesting love, but you hit sex instead. This is what we're going to be reading about. Because now you've had plenty of time to see how these relationships are going to manifest. So the reading that I did, which I'll put a link to it under this video, was about going through some changes in relationship, a breakup of some kind, and you were chilling by yourself, and you were manifesting love. You were like, okay, now I know what it is that I want. I know what it is that I don't want. And you were in a place of peace, but you were still in transition. And you were manifesting love, and someone came into your vibration that just hit all cylinders for you. And it ended up just being sex. And no matter how passionate it was, you weren't able to really manifest much more out of it. So this reading is going to be around that energy. We're going to talk about what to do to move the relationship forward, walk away from the relationship, what have you. I was going to do like a pick a card kind of reading and do it for different groups of people, but I think this message is going to be pretty strong, and I'll try to cover as many people as I can. But we're just going to let Spirit lead, see where it goes, and just go from there. I will do reversals here. So we're going to start off with the romance card. I've already shuffled. We're going to get the basic energy here. Okay, so we have present energy as enjoy the bliss of this time together. So some of you are still in the honeymoon phase of this sex only relationship. Okay, also we have let go of control issues. And we also have express your love. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at that. Okay? And see how this is going to unfold. Because so far, it's an energy of letting this particular, you got the Ten of Swords underneath the deck here. You have the Strength card underneath this deck. We have Attraction underneath that deck. And we have the Knight of Swords underneath this deck, and I'm going to use all these decks. So we're dealing with strength. We're dealing with lots of communication, and we're dealing with some betrayal mixed in here. But there's still this major attraction. There's also a strong need to express love. This situation is also challenging everybody's control issues. Okay, so we all know that when we go through hurtful relationships that we develop these control issues, and in those control issues we tend to have these habits that we adopt throughout that hold us or keep us back because we're operating in fear. So let's see. Okay, so it looks like there has been some communication in regards to this issue that has allowed this burden to be lifted in regards to this relationship. Something has taken place pretty quickly, but it has kind of left you feeling as though you're stuck, as though you're not able to progress as much as you would like. You feel stuck spiritually. You feel stuck overall with this Empress in reverse. You feel as though, if you look at the Empress here, you have a heart shape medallion there with the Venus there, which of course is going to speak a lot about, relationships. So you still have a very stuck energy going on here. Okay, we also have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, which means that there's some juggling going on. There's some things that are pretty much out of control in regards to the energy of the relationship. So we have some communication, a mild relief of a burden, but at the same time, inside you still feel stuck because you don't feel as though that this partner is solely focusing on you, right? Matter of fact, they've pretty much dropped the pentacles. Like if it's in the upright position, they pretty much got it under control. They're pretty much just kind of letting things fall by the wayside, and it has you feeling here, which is probably why this card is on the bottom of the deck, feeling a little bit betrayed, right? Even though you know the situation, you're feeling betrayed. I feel like this person has been straight up with you in regards to communication, so you can't really get angry about the situation. You're trying to remain strong because okay, you rushed into it. You're trying not to be controlling. You want to stay in the realm of love and expressing your love. You don't want to shut down because you know you're lovable, and you want to keep your love vibration high, and you don't really want to take a step backwards where you were so hurt and bitter. You're trying to stay positive and you're trying to stay strong in the relationship, right? But at the same time, there's some defensiveness. You feel a little bit defensive, right? Because you know that it's not really going anywhere with the Empress in reverse. You know that this person is not really focused as much as they should be on you. You feel betrayed, even though this person has pretty much been very, honest with you, and you agreed to, move forward in this relationship, but you're questioning your moral value at this point. You're like, you know what? I deserve more. And you really want to kind of clean this up because you've been given this time to manifest into something that's going to be more moral, something that's going to lead to something that's going to make you feel more upright, something that's going to support your belief system that you feel in regards to love and relationships. Okay, you still have this passion where you're kind of rushing in, but at the same time very apprehensive, trying to figure out, should you stay, should you go? Because if you look, it's like, okay, I want to go towards this person, but I also think that I may need to leave this person. It's like a fluctuation between the Six of Swords, where you're like having a change of mindset, because the Swords is all about mental energy. So your mind is kind of like leaving the situation, but your passion with the Knight of Wands continues to rush in. So you're kind of split here with those two energies, right? And then you're also feeling like, okay, I'm pretty confident, I'm pretty smart, I'm pretty strong in regards to what I need to do in my life. And you're intuitive. It's like you're in this with your eyes wide open. It's not like you're blindsided by what's going on by any means. And here, you're really fighting in order to keep your wits about you, your balance. It's like, okay, this is more of an internal struggle here. You're like beating yourself up because you're like, okay, how did I actually, get in this situation? For some of you, there may even be a third party, and but at the same time, you guys have this incredible Two of Cups energy going on here. And you're trying to figure out, okay, are you having a hard time fitting, you're asking your partner, are you having a hard time fitting me in? Because I deserve love, but right now I'm stuck with this sex and it's really, really bothering me. Well, this person is very, very concerned with their financial future. They are one who, they're practical. You really respect them. You really like them. They have some very good qualities about them, which is why you continue to hang around them. They seem pretty stable, but they also seem as though that they can go from being very, very passionate to being very, very stoic and businesslike and concerned about, their financial well-being, and they plan things where they're not planning things with you. They're just trying to make sure they're situated. So you don't really feel a togetherness in the relationship. You feel that this person is very, very wise, but they're very focused on themselves and their life. Okay? You are looking for some justice in this situation. That's what you're calling for, justice. You're like, you know what? This just doesn't seem fair. You're calling for truth and justice, right? They're giving you the truth, but you don't feel like it's quite fair. But you feel as though you can't really say anything because you've agreed to this situation and you want to see how it's going to unfold. Because, this person is like the Ten of Pentacles to you. You feel that you can have a very solid relationship with them. But this could also mean that they are also very occupied with family and other heavy responsibilities that they take very seriously. These responsibilities, although they are heavy, they may fulfill this person, and this may be how this person finds their meaning. And you're like, looking for your place within this person's life, within this 10 of Pentacles. But, you know, so far still, it just keeps coming up like sex, right? So, let's see if we can get in depth. I've already... Okay, so again, we have the Lover card here. So you have sex, and it looks like it's kind of moved or progressed up to like a lover part where you really see this person as a lover, right? And you see this person as someone that... You see this person as someone that meets all of your needs in regards to love, but there's no real follow through on it. There's no real follow through. So what is it that needs to be considered? What are some other energies around this situation? So, I mean, there's not bad energies here. It's just that you feel stuck. You feel stuck. You're like, how did I get here? Also, some of you may have cut this person off, trying to get your balance here, trying to get unstuck, because I think this is a very, very concerning energy. And this person is still trying to reconnect with you. Like, that person is like not wanting to let go of this connection, but I don't get the feeling that they want to, that they are able to move forward with that Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yet they keep asking you to negotiate with them, meet them halfway, and you're like, that's what I've been doing, and I'm not getting anything out of it. I'm just getting stuck. I'm feeling torn of whether I should leave or whether I should stay. I want some fairness. I feel when I'm with you very blissful, but I feel like it's challenging my control issues, and I'm trying to let those go, and I'm trying to stay open to love, but I'm really not sure if negotiating is going to be the best thing. I'm not sure if negotiating is going to be the best thing. Let's see if there's a particular question that you may need to ask yourself in regards to this "you deserve love" topic here. So, cosmic warriors. You all have really gone through a lot. We all have. What's the one thing I need to know to make the right decision? So let's take the reading in that direction. Okay? So we got this energy. Let's pick it up. What is really sticking out with me, which I'm going to take out, is, because I want to remember that the energy has really been very, very harsh in regards to, but it hasn't been harsh, it's been very reflective. It's been a very reflective kind of energy. And everybody's really been needing to go inward. It's been about self-love. It's been about reestablishing your value. Your value. Do you value yourself? You know, it's been about crumbling realities and embracing the truth, making sure that you're not deceiving yourself. Okay? That's very important. And I think this situation is challenging your idea about what love has been and what love is to you now. Like, you know what you want to manifest. You know that you want to manifest love because you deserve love. But in the past, you've had this high sexual energy that you've mixed up and with the passion, and you've been wanting love and you've been wanting to evolve, but you've been very stuck with this Empress in reverse, you know, and you're torn. Should I rush in? Should I leave? You know, you're torn. So let's see, what is the one thing you need to know to make the right decision? What is the one thing you need to know to make the right decision? What is the one thing you need to know to make the right decision? The one thing you need to know to make the right decision is that you are the ultimate manifester, and that you can continue to manifest love instead of sex, that it's not too late, so that you can get your ideal lover that you're seeking. Okay? When it comes to negotiating, this needs to be non-negotiable. Okay? So you need to realize that you are still in ultimate manifestation mode. You got the Magician card, right? You got the King of Swords here. So you are manifesting. What did we talk about in regards to truth, in regards to being real, in regards to being in control of your mind? With the King of Swords, you know, it's the ultimate mind card. Being in control of your thoughts. Being in control of your thoughts so that you can clearly manifest what it is that you want. You're still in manifestation mode, right? You are stopping on your journey in this relationship. And this relationship is probably just here to give you more information about what it is that you want and don't want in regards to love. So what you need to do is you need to make a list about everything that you like about this relationship that you manifested. And you need to make a list about the things that you love and the things that you don't love about this relationship. And the things that you don't like, you need to push them aside. You need to focus on the things that you do like. And you need to manifest those things, whether they be in this person or not. But you need to manifest your true love that it is that you deserve, right? Because you are still calling in your soulmate. Look at that. You're still calling in your soulmate. You need to continue your prayers and affirmations and visualizations that are going to help bring your soulmate to you. Now, you could focus on those positive qualities, and for some of you, it could strengthen your relationship. If you feel as though the relationship is more than sex, not has the potential to be more than sex, but if you actually feel that you all have moved beyond sex, that you have a genuine love, and that this person is ready to make sacrifices for you and ready to take the leap of faith for you, then what you need to do is just, you need to put aside those things that you don't like about that partner and this situation, and you need to focus on the positives within that list. Okay, here we have the Knight of Swords again. I mean, like, you really keep coming up with that. I mean, Knight of Wands, you really keep coming up showing that there's a lot of passion in this relationship. Okay, there's something that needs to be broken down in this relationship that both of you are holding on to, that you really need to let go of so that you can get the full manifestation. Now, we're still talking about what's the thing that you need to know in order to make the right decision. So again, I don't know if you need to write this down, but there's something that needs to be broken down, let go of, destroyed, in order for this true manifestation to take place. And you're going to have to be honest with that and take inventory of it with the Nine of Wands here. Okay, what is it that you all are holding on to with the Four of Pentacles that you're not allowing this tower to fall? Because if you don't allow the tower to fall, then the universe is just going to just kind of just come in and do it for you. There's a message trying to come in, and this actually sometimes can represent this reading. It could represent a message from a friend, but there is one thing, something that you need to know in order to make the right decision, in order to get the victory in this relationship. And I think that in order for you to move forward with this Three of Wands, and look, here we go with the Empress in the upright. In order to get this Empress in the upright position and get out of this reverse position, you're going to have to let this Tower fall, and you're going to have to continue to manifest and strengthen your mind so that you can actually get what you want to get. That King of Swords, that's ultimate mental control. You need to visualize, 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 because you are calling in your soulmate. You are pushing past sex only. If you got to let go of the person, let go of the person. If that person is meant for you, that person will come back to you. But you are trying to stay in the love vibration. You are trying to deal with your control issues. You're trying to stay in your bliss. And you want to make sure that the conditions are conducive for that. Okay, so I hope that this gave you some insight on how to move forward from your sex only relationship. Okay, if you have any questions, if you need a personal reading around this, feel free to click the link, and I'll get with you as soon as possible. Thank you. Bye.